Our next guest today, Joshua Marin, he's going to show us how his side hustle became his main hustle. It's a pretty special one. Joshua, what's going on, my friend?
How's it going, man?
Did you have a good holiday?
Absolutely.
You excited for the new year?
Yeah.
More of that hustle as we go into 2019. So let's talk about that hustle.
Sure.
What is it exactly? It's called Fix Your Kicks. Can you enlighten me on what that means?
It's a company I opened up 2016. It's a shoe repair shop. I fix shoes, bags, purses, anything with leather, sneakers. I customize as well. Restore.
Oh, perfect. That's actually necessary because Brandon Pope walks around with some of the dustiest kicks in his studio, and he can use some help. So you have a history with shoe repair is actually the big part of this thing. Can you tell me how you got started?
I started at my father's shop fixing shoes. My father started at his father's shop, my grandfather, and then my grandfather learned from his uncle. So it's kind of like a trade that we carry through the family.
So was it pushed on you, or you kind of like, hey, this is something that I'm really interested in?
Yeah, I pushed on, started fixing shoes in high school with my friends, and I was like, hey, $20, restore your shoes, get them back to life.
Well, I'm sure, yeah, at that age, guys, because look, it's hard to take care of shoes, especially in Chicago with the weather and how it can change. You probably had a lot of guys coming at you where you're like, this is a viable business.
No, absolutely.
That's really cool. So you're only 21 years old, my man. How does someone your age go from a side hustle to turning this thing into like a legit business?
Man, just working hard. If you have a passion for something, just keep on working at it. And in the span of 1 year, I opened up 3 shops. So it just been working hard, dedication.
How long have you had that drive? Because you're still very, very young.
Since probably fixing my friend's shoes. I was like, man, you know what? I should just open up my own shop.
Well, it's that trickle-down effect, right, Joshua? You had it from your grandfather to your father instilled upon you. That's just good family life that's bleeding onto you, which is really cool.
Stuff.
So, being a shoe cobbler, a lot of people may say that's kind of a dying business, but you also consider yourself somewhat of an artist, too, right?
Absolutely, yeah. Just when you customize shoes, the focus that I have, and then sometimes when I'm fixing my machine, sometimes the parts break.
So I'm curious what because these look so fresh. They're almost like they're brand new, but that's you and your impact on them, what they ultimately look like. Some nice kicks up there, too. How do people react when you give back their new and improved shoes? Because I'm sure you get some that are, I like to call it donished, which means done and punished combined. Like, what's the reaction?
I kind of have a phrase, turn your beaters into heaters. So people bring me their beat shoes, and I turn them into brand new.
Some heaters, right?
Absolutely.
So what advice do you have to others out there? Because one of the cool things is why we brought somebody like you in, Joshua.
Yeah.
I mean, it's unusual for somebody at 21 to have this kind of drive.
Yeah.
But there's people out there that are watching our show that say, man, that's really inspiring, and that gets me really up to try and do something and chase something of my own. What would you say to those out there listening that want to try and pursue their dreams, but maybe are a little bit hesitant to go out there and do it?
Yeah, just work hard. If you have something in mind, you'll go for it. College wasn't my route, so I just opened up my business.
There you go. It's really cool as we talk about hustles like that. I know I give a lot of flack his way to Mike P, but you remind me of him a lot. Mike P was another guy who didn't go the traditional route, but believed in himself, bet on himself, and is now doing great things in the city. I see a lot of you and him, except you're a lot better looking. All right, now for the moment of truth. I gave Josh some kicks of my own. These things were pretty beat up.
Yep.
Those are mine right there. Those are 14s. Everybody relax. But they were so beat up. I said, Mike, you got to help me out with these, man. I said, Josh, you got to help, Joshua, you got to help me out with these. They're really bad looking shoes. But there's no way you can change those, man. They smell horrible. They had all types of stuff on them, walking through mud, taking the dog for walks. I was about to throw them away, and Jessica, our producer, said, don't do that. I got somebody who can fix them.
Yeah, absolutely, George.
What did you do with those shoes, my friend?
Take a look.
Wow.
Yeah.
Check that out. Hey, can we go back to the shot of the shoes before? They were done. And look, they smell so good. Josh, you'll even smell those, right?
Yeah.
How about that? Yeah. I got some new kicks. I'm about to put them on for the rest of the show, 7 o'clock hour. Joshua Marin, thank you so much, man.
Absolutely,
keep doing what you're doing.
Take care.
Very inspiring stuff, brother.
For sure.
Right here, man. I appreciate that. And for more information on how you can repair or customize your shoes, head to fixyourkickshy.com. I'm telling you, proof is in the pudding, y'all. These things look brand new, and they smell fantastic, for now at least.